Shake it up.
Another week, another martini. Let's go.
What are we drinking today, boys?
Well,
Well,
about
Danny's
to
looks a
find
little
out.
different than ours.
we'll explain that in a sec.
Oh,
The salt helps a little bit.
I don't think I can finish this. What is in this? Socks?
The aftertaste isn't too bad, actually.
Mine tastes like feet.
I don't mind. Dude, I'm going to take another drink.
You're sick.
Oh. I kind of like the saltiness.
What'd you put in here?
Hi, everybody. So on this week's roll for martini, the base is good. I think it's just the rim. So we
it must be
rolled
the rim.
We rolled rim. Look, it's shedding. It's got dandruff. It's tahini with lime. So
Definitely. I always thought tahini. Like I like tahini. It tastes good, but it smells like fish food.
when you
Yeah,
said
it
that,
does.
yeah,
It's got a weird
God damn.
smell.
I like it, man.
you.
It was weird at first, but
Were
I
you
don't know
that
if
kid
it's-
that like took his beta fish's food and ate it yourself?
Well, I had a tiger Oscar, and we'd feed him little guppies. So we never fed him fish food.
Did
we
you
fed
ever
him
try a
fish.
guppy?
No.
Yeah, I think it's the rim. The rim's.
Wow. Well,
I might need brain surgery after this.
yeah, maybe you just might sip from where you have been sipping.
I'm gonna have to.
Honestly, the second sip wasn't as bad. I feel like I say this every time, but the second sip wasn't as bad. But man, this tahini is different. This is wild.
I kind of
This
like
is-
that. I
this is
just like the
wild.
salts. You know when you're drinking, you just crave salt?
The
That's
good
how I'm
the good
feeling.
salts though, not bath salts.
No, not
No, no.
bad salts.
I thought. Never mind.
Dude, I know we're just getting right into it, but like
Let's
bath
go.
salts.
Yeah.
There was this kid on my floor freshman year in college, and he was just like about doing the drugs, like all of them, whatever he could get his hands on. He didn't make it past freshman year, but
R.I.P.
his roommates convinced him that the popcorn ceiling, like they shaved the popcorn ceiling off into like a baggie, and they convinced him that it was bath salts.
That's disgusting.
And so he took it.
Dude.
His name was Jonah. I don't know if he's still around, but he walked around the halls that night just like looking around. I'm like, dude, you're not high. Like you just snorted ceiling.
It makes sense though, because you went to school in Florida, and that's like where the bath salt situation kind of
Yes,
unfolded.
exactly.
Or
What,
was
10,
it though?
15 years ago when someone was going crazy on bath salts and like
Ate
eating
someone's face.
people, dude? Yeah.
It was a homeless guy like ate somebody's face off,
That's messed up.
but I think he was just high.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
honestly, the toxins that are probably in the material may
Oh
have
my
gotten him
God,
high.
dude, that's true. The
Honestly.
ceilings are full of crap.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
when you smell it, it's super chemically.
I think it's like-
chemically.
It's probably got some lead in it or something. Over the years, they probably painted over it with lead paint,
Right.
and so
Oh,
they
yeah.
just they scraped off the ceiling, and then they mashed it into a powder
Mashed
and sold it to
potatoes.
the kid, and he was snorting it, and sad story. But anyway,
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for cheering up my day.
Well, aside from snorting popcorn ceiling, let's do the science, as you say. What's the science? What do you say? What's the breakdown? What's the science behind it? So we have cold brew, we have Bailey's, but we gave you the Kahlua. Shout out to Bailey's and shout out to Kahlua.
salted caramel,
'cause
best flavor. It's very
it's
good.
honestly awesome.
Very good.
We pre-gamed with one prior, and it was awesome, just because of the dairy thing for Danny. And we had vodka, just regular vodka. And
Nice.
Then, nice.
Tito, Uncle Tito. Shout
Uncle
out.
Tito. Shout out to him. And Uncle Tahine. Yeah, we got Tahine rim. It's okay. Honestly, I'm getting used to it now.
The first one was weird for sure.
It was
got
so
better.
weird. Well, I go to drink it and I hear feet. I hear fish food. So my first sip wasn't the greatest, but with this next sip, a lot of you, I'm sure, most know about Maine and what happened. Let's just give a moment of silence here, just to be thankful that he was found, and just give our thoughts, prayers to the families that were affected and anyone who was involved in any way possible. So.
100%.
If you drink it away from the tahini, it's a lot better.
Whew. Yeah, that's a tough one. This is a tough one. Depends though. I might switch it. I might turn my glass and hit it again.
That's what I mean. I cleared a
Give
good
her a big
section
old
here.
lick. Hit her again.
Yeah, you're better off just licking like half the rim and then going for it, you know?
Isn't that what you did when we went out last week and you got that pumpkin beer? Your first ever pumpkin rim. Danny was sitting at the bar just licking this
Oh my
glass
God.
like a sick pervert.
It started dripping down the sides. It was like caramel and like cinnamon and sugar, I think. And it was just pouring down the sides of my pumpkin beer from Shipyard. And I was just like licking it. It was going all over. I'm just like, oh no. Stay there.
Num num num.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I used to get it and then I stopped because it was just way too sweet. Like for like you too.
Yeah.
Some of the nips that we've had are too sweet for you. Root beer is definitely sweet.
Yeah.
It's filled.
I used to
filled with
love
sugar.
that, but it's just, it's
Mug.
way too sweet for me.
Oh, the McGillicuddy's root beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got them on deck.
I
Shout
stick-
out to McGillicuddy's too.
I stick to the mouthwash flavor so that way, minty fresh.
I feel like
for-
you're doing something good when you drink it. I mean,
I'm like,
dude,
I don't have to brush my teeth anymore because I have. Oh, you're brushing your teeth.
well, I mean, alcohol kills bacteria, so
It does.
you're technically killing the bacteria in your mouth.
That's why I do it.
Yeah. I mean, this was for
The
10 of them.
doctor.
10 of them, $10. I mean, I know you were saying it was 12
Yeah,
something.
I got robbed, dude. These were like $12.50 for 10 of them, and I know
Where'd you
like
buy
back
'em?
in the G-Licks, Grove and Liquors.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
Mass tax.
They had them in a bucket, and I was like, "Do you have any sleeves of them?" He's like, "What flavor?" I was like, "The McGillicuddy's like mint one." He's like, "Yeah, I got you." And then he rang it up, and I was like, "All right, guess I'm donating to your fund today."
You're
bud."
like, shouldn't it be less money because I'm
I'm
buying
like-
them in bulk?
right?
Good economics there.
Yeah, Peter Schiff.
Trying to. That is not a Peter Schiff move.
Oh,
Or maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't think so.
how does he move?
He moves. We got to talk about hockey here,
My favorite.
and has been becoming my favorite. I started watching it again just because I've been out a few times at the bar with Lexi, and the game's been on. I'm like, oh, I miss this.
It's just nice to have a
So-
bro to shoot a text, be like, "Dude, did you see that sick dangle, that frothy dangle?"
Yeah, they've been doing great so far.
But
so.
yeah, I don't know what league it was. Do you know what?
So
this-
he was a former NHL like professional hockey player, right?
Yeah, I think he played for the Penguins at one
I'm
point.
not sure if this is like the CHL, but yeah, this guy.
It was over in the UK, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
29 years old, Adam Johnson.
Yeah, so someone basically went to check him and kind of looked like he threw his body up in the air and literally, his skate blade hit his neck and he went down pretty hard and he got up right away and like moved off the ice and there was so much blood and rest his soul, he passed away unfortunately. So
Did you see the video?
I have not.
it looks bad.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
very
if you
bloody.
wanna- Yeah, it's something where like it's like you want to see it, but then after you saw it, you're like, I
My
never
eyes.
wanted to look at the first place.
It's crazy, yeah.
Bleach in
It's,
my
it's
eyes.
super sad, but
Yeah.
Is it like was it captured by news
It was just like a regular like
or just
feed
someone
for-
filming it?
Yeah, like
Okay.
it was just like a regular like broadcast.
Yeah.
Regular broadcast of a game. It's like I think it's a different professional league just over in the United Kingdom or
you know what's
England.
crazy is the Bruins, my favorite team, black and gold, baby. Jacob Glauco, just literally a week ago, probably 3 or 4 days before this guy died from this incident, took a skate to the eye.
Ooh.
It just missed his eye, thank God, but he got stitches like from here to here, and his whole part of his eye is all black and purple. And he's like, they're hockey players, they're tough guys. He's making fun of it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll never be a model again." But
He was with his wife or fiance or girlfriend or something when they were interviewed.
yeah,
I saw that a couple nights ago. I
it's
saw him.
just completely
Huge,
black,
yeah.
but he's got stitches from like here to here, and it's just like it's pretty crazy.
That's what I'm always like. How does a skate end up at somebody's face?
Yeah,
You
he
know?
went down, and someone else was falling, and their skate flew up, and
Well,
stuff
and
happens. But
They're going at such high speeds too. These guys
Yeah.
are really fast and they weigh a lot. So like those skates are like
Yeah.
deadly weapons at that
it's no
point.
joke. I had a friend in college who was like, "Hockey's insane, dude. These guys just are like going around on the hardest surface, ice, with knives on their feet."
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
That's a good way to put it. They
He's not
break
wrong.
they break a stick. Once you break a stick, it
Right.
becomes like a javelin.
yeah.
That's why they make you throw them on the ground if you break it, because
True.
it's
a
like
weapon.
it's a deadly weapon.
I mean, yeah, especially when they're sharpened. And in a professional team, I'm sure they get it sharpened all the time.
Oh yeah,
Because that's your traction. That's your your solid like movement
Mm.
on ice.
I mean,
crazy.
hockey's a dangerous sport. Like I remember when my brother was playing growing up, because he always played organized hockey. They made him wear neck guards for that very reason.
So
I mean, they wore
implementing that
cages.
in the
Are they?
NHL, yeah.
I think that's good.
It's
I
like
think
it's like a soft like gator, but it has like padding in it.
right.
If
Yeah.
that were to happen, because like, dude, you slit your throat, you're dead.
Or if you get a puck off
Especially
the
harder.
Adam's apple, I
Yeah.
mean that could probably kill you too.
Probably.
Break your windpipe.
I mean, not to keep bringing this up because like I feel like I'm getting past it. We're all getting past it. But during my surgery, they went through one of the main arteries. Like I have a scar here that you can see from it, and like they were just, it's the main artery. Like you can't mess with that. I mean, I lost probably about 5% of my vision in my left eye because when they went up to the brain to see what was going on, they like hit something.
Oh man.
I can still see like fine, but like I definitely there's just a little bit of something I'm looking at that has like a little glare to it, or like one letter is missing or one number is missing on like text I'm reading. But
Wow.
this area is your neck, the back of your neck, like in the head area, and your temples are like some of the most crucial parts of your body that
Just
if
dangerous
hit the
you were
right
to-
yeah,
if
if you hit the right way,
Yep.
you're done.
Yeah.
Toast.
I think people take it for granted.
Yeah.
You know, there was that one boxer a few years ago where he got hit on the back of the head. I don't know
Yep.
if you saw the video, and he's like,
UFC.
no, it was just boxing.
Oh, was it?
There may have been another one in the UFC, but this
Okay.
guy was just boxing, and the guy like kind of cheap shot to the back of the head,
Okay.
and for some reason that area is just really like not padded well, and he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
like
I must be the same
He can't
guy.
speak.
Okay.
Like everything just shut down.
Oh yeah.
It's very
yeah.
sad.
I thought it was UFC, but I think it might be boxing. It was like a power fist, to the
Yeah,
back of. He went
exactly.
down, and you could tell he was in pain. And then like 10 minutes later, that was it.
Yeah,
It's wild, but R.I.P. to that guy, Adam Johnson.
yeah,
Yeah.
Super sad.
Rest in peace.
Lately, the news. This is why like I just try not to pay attention to the news. There's just so much stuff going on, but just stay safe, everyone. This is like, just take care of yourself. Look out for each other. It's like that's all we can do, man.
Hell
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sitting in them.
I'm switching my glass around. Let's get some more fish food. Fish Foods and Ice Cream by Ben & Jerry's.
I've been liking the Netflix and chill one. That's a good one. It's got like pretzel in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. Other caramel maybe. Yours doesn't even have that much on the rim either. Like we're pretty loaded up over here.
Yeah, I'm sticking to one.
You know,
spot.
I'm about to grab some corn chips and
Come on, guys. This is a lot, man. It's pretty. Well, all right.
I know you can't see. I know you
Compared to
can't see
ours?
very well
Yeah.
with your eyes. So, didn't you lose? You said 5% of your vision.
Yeah, 5%. I've
Yeah.
lost 5% of the team.
that
So
5%.
It's good though. I mean, I like this one. Mine's less creamy.
It's
Maybe
like-
that's why it doesn't have such a conflicting flavor.
I love tahini, but the flavors combined are so weird.
Very weird. I'm not expecting sour when I drink like a sweet coffee and alcohol drink,
No,
and then the sour just hits you.
no. But I feel like if we kept
You're sick.
licky.
It's good.
That's disgusting.
I mean the tahini. I'll do it. Let me join you.
Wow,
The lime.
Woo!
that's just perverted.
Good stuff.
Wow.
My acid reflux triggered.
Well, this is definitely one not for the books, but if we're always making delicious stuff, what's the fun in it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this will ever be in our recipe book.
Maybe we'll have like a normal one, and then we'll have like
Like the
messed up
If you're
espressos.
feeling freaky,
Yeah.
try these ones.
If you're feeling
Yeah.
freaky, espresso martini, martiki. Yeah. So earlier today we were talking, and I think it was you, Danny, or maybe you, about your like most embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
What was
Dude, there's some good ones out there.
Yeah, let's hear
Swallow
'em.
that lime.
Was that
Mine was
embarrassing?
in second grade. So I something happened to my leg. I got my leg stuck in a dock, and so my leg was in a brace that was just dead straight. Now in second grade, I was sitting, everybody they'd meet around for show and tell, and you'd all sit on kind of like a carpet, and so I couldn't cross my legs, so I kind of like opened up my other leg, and a fart just went right out, and I just go, "Wasn't me." Don't know where that came from. I think it was from that song by
Shaggy.
Shaggy, and but everybody knew it was me.
At
And
least
it
was second
was
grade,
really
dude.
embarrassing. I was very like aware in elementary school though. Like I wasn't like one of those kids who was just like, I was like,
Really? It's hard to believe because that's exactly what you're like now.
well,
I know that guy. When I was like 7, 8 years old, he farted on a dock and
Yeah.
blamed it on like Michelle or like Johnny.
Dude, I'm just saying, you're lucky it was second grade. So for me, really similar story. In 8th grade, we were taking a math test, and one of my best friends pardon me, reached around
Pardon.
and just like poked my sides.
he zapped you, man.
It was dead silent in there. He poked my sides, and like I just tensed up and let out a big fart. And everyone kind of laughed and looked around. I was super embarrassed, kind of looking down. And then everyone just got back to like their test, and I just sat there laughing for like 5 minutes, thinking how funny and embarrassing that was. So
Man, good thing iPhones weren't out then.
I know.
What else? Come on. Let's hear
What
it.
about you? You got any embarrassing stuff?
I'm thinking. That's why if you keep talking, I'll remember something. There's obviously embarrassing moments. I'm just, for some reason,
You ever have like those like
drawing
cringy
up.
moments that just like stick with you forever? Like
Yeah.
I dated this girl in high school, whatever, and her dad. I was like, oh, like back in your day when they were in World War whatever. I don't even know if I said 2 or 1. He's like, come on, man, I'm not that old, and like it's just like stuck with me forever, and like I just
Ugh.
feel like so awkward for like saying that.
Yeah.
And like he kind of called me out on it.
I have
mean-
stuff like that too, but I just like blacked it out. I just feel like I can do no wrong. So when I do wrong, I just pretend like it was someone else who did it.
I'm trying to. I have the embarrassing stories growing up with ex-girlfriends and stuff, like the mom walking in or
Yeah.
coming home when like they were going to be home much later. But I'm trying to think of something that's worth bringing up.
You ever trip in public? Like just trip on
Trip
nothing?
upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So I
Everyone's
was
done
de-pantsed. Yeah, I know. These are. I feel like these are.
Deep-pantsed.
You got
de-pantsed.
Is that like-
What
is
did
that
I
like
say?
pantsed?
De-pantsed?
Yeah, I just call it pants.
Just pants, de-pantsed, de-pantsed.
No, that's when they go on.
Yeah.
Deep-pantsed is when they come off.
Yeah, de-pantsed. Oh, so I was right. Did I say?
I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
pants.
It's pantsed.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I got it. I got one. I got
Okay,
one.
here we go.
So growing up, I definitely was wearing tighty whities. Definitely. And
That's hot.
yeah, it was really hot back then. So I didn't catch on to the whole boxer craze until he's like, let me hide them.
boxers.
Let me hide them. Let me hide my tighty whities. Yeah. So we would change in the locker room at gym, and I would always get, yo, Alex in his tighty whities. Did your mom dress you?
small schmeckle.
Yeah, exactly. So I, of course, super embarrassed, and I immediately went home, and I was like, we're throwing out all my underwear. Like, we're going and get boxers right now. And like, I had to make sure I had like the cool looking ones and the plaid and colored ones. But I definitely was wearing the tighty whities, like the fruit of the loom.
Dude,
growing up.
everybody was awkward in middle
Yeah.
school. Middle school is like the worst time of your life.
I wouldn't.
Everyone stinks. Their voices are cracking. Like people are trying to like make friends. It's just the worst time. I hated middle school.
I hated high school,
Oh.
honestly.
Okay.
Same.
I didn't mind middle school.
Same.
I had
Really?
a fun time in middle school. You know,
I mean, I had fun. But it's just like everyone stinks and sucks.
I think middle school. I think middle school was okay for me, but I'm with you. I hated high school, and I'm not saying that for others to hate high school, but I had my small group, and I was bullied, and being in band and jazz band and stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like I was definitely like pretty damn good at drums. Like that was my talent. That's why I was recruited by the high school band teacher. He came to the middle school during one of our concerts, and he was like, "You're gonna join band in high school next year, right?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So
I
think-
was the kid that bullied Alex.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I mean,
I think we would have
bands
been friends back then.
probably.
well,
I
think,
feel like it's the people that attended.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think we were gonna do a segment at one point on bullies, but
Okay,
like
let's
I
do
was
it.
gonna say, like in high school, I hated high school because of bullies. But you know what's funny? The biggest bullies were girls, to me especially.
Really?
I don't know why, but like girls would single me out for being skinny. Like I'm definitely skinny, but back then I was a lot skinnier, and I don't know if it made them feel worse about themselves.
Were
but
they
like,
fat or something? Like
no, I mean these were just normal girls, and
I
they'd
think
be
they just were like, "You're not jock material. You're not a football."
yeah, I don't know why, but there was one in particular that really singled me out, and Who knows where
Yo,
she
I hate
is?
that
But guess
chick.
what? I don't care.
I hate her.
I was for sure. I mean, a lot
Yo,
of
if you're
people-
listening, I hate you.
Yeah.
I have love for those people though, man, because I feel like they are struggling. It's like if they are willing to say something about your appearance,
Yeah.
they're probably conscientious about their own.
Oh, that's
So, I mean,
exactly what it is.
Like,
That's very nice of you.
yeah, I mean, that's the way I would think about it. Because whenever they'd be a jerk to me, and then I'd say something back to them, because I was a little feisty, they'd get mad at me, be like, "How dare you say that to me?" And I'm like, "Yo,
You started this.
you
Yeah.
started this."
You
Like,
know how many things you said to me? Yeah.
oh yeah, and then I say one thing, and all of a sudden I'm the jerk. Like, no, that
Retaliation is their worst enemy.
yeah,
The worst
exactly.
nightmare. If you don't retaliate, that's why they love it and they keep coming after you.
Yeah.
You retaliate, they hate it, and they think, "Oh, this punk," and then they get pissed, and then they're coming after you even more.
Yeah, and that's why I love just getting right back at them.
I never did, man. I was skinny too. Like, you know,
Whatever.
I couldn't fight. I never got. I think I got into one fight, got my ass kicked because I like let it go on for so long, and then it happened in like on the second floor and was pushed against the locker and punched in the stomach and in the face and stuff. And
Would you just take it, or were you like trying to fight back?
I
and
was
just
like
kinda couldn't?
trying, but
Yeah.
like I was like, dude, yeah, like I it wasn't worth it to me.
right, like what's going on?
And I
here?
was
Why
already
is this
giving up,
happening?
and I probably cried. I'm almost positive I cried. You know, it sucked, man. It
Yeah,
sucked. I
it's-
was pushed into lockers. I was kicked. I was tripped.
I saw a few kids get like tackled. Like,
Yeah.
there's this one like redhead kid.
Oh,
there's
Doyle
always,
rules.
there's always like these kids that would like pick on him.
It was always a team. Always a team.
It was just like wicked high strung redhead kid, and like some kid would just like push the last button, and he just like tackled him into the hall. I was like, that's kind of funny. I don't know.
My bullying went out of high school, unfortunately. And by outside, I mean during high school, but it didn't remain within school grounds and school walls. Like,
Was it one kid in particular?
yes.
Let's
Yeah.
find him.
Scott
Yep.
Farkas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steven Glansberg.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Steven Grant.
At
Glansberg.
What was his deal, man? I want to know. Like, I'm kind of pissed for you because that's.
I'll tell you what
ridiculous.
happened. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
I'm so over it now. Like, I think back and I'm like, dude,
I'm
I
not.
could care less. I mean, I'm not in the sense of like forgiving. I forget, but I don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Well,
I
the
forgive,
term
but I
is-
don't forget.
Yeah, I don't forget. So I forgive, but I don't forget for sure. And it's funny because I saw this guy years and years and years later.
They're always like fat and stupid and like just
So he
didn't
wasn't
make
that.
it.
He remains.
It's like, yeah, this makes sense.
He
you piece of
remained
crap.
jacked as all can be, as all get out goes. But he was just bartending, like food, like he was just a
Yeah.
waiter, you know.
Like, oh, well, you made it.
I made it, you know. I had so in the neighborhood I grew up in, I had a couple friends that were older than me, and they wanted to like me, and they did like me because otherwise they wouldn't hang out with me in the neighborhood. But when their friends came into the picture, they turned on me because their friends wanted to bully me, so they bullied me, and they wanted to seem cool. But when it was just us in the neighborhood and we were playing, like I remember going to this kid's house a couple homes down. He had Grand Theft Auto, so we'd hang out, we'd play Grand Theft Auto and stuff. But as soon as the friends showed up, like, you know, F you, and like pushing me around, and like I remember I was eating this is grained in my head. This is something I'll never forget. I was eating M&Ms and I poured them in my hand, and the kid grabbed my arm and my throat, and he was like, "I'll let go of your throat if you drop the M&Ms." And I'm like, okay. So I dropped them, doesn't let go, and throws me into a bush that was in one of the streets in the neighborhood.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude, it was rough, man. It was rough.
Damn.
I want to go beat this guy up.
Uh,
Let's go egg his house.
I know.
Yeah. After this, let's
go.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll know who it is. If
Who
they'll
cares?
they'll never probably watch this, but they'll know who it is. It's fine. I mean, it's whatever. It's not. It does matter, but it's so not worth my time anymore.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're definitely
like-
winning. I mean, look at the house you have, the wife you have, the dog you have.
Right.
Dude, you're
Job.
winning in so many
Your
ways.
co-hosts in the podcast, dude.
Yeah.
That's
We're
probably the
doing
best
this.
part.
Dude, that kid probably has no podcast. He's probably living in a cardboard box somewhere. He's probably on Kensington Ave in Philadelphia.
Maybe.
You know? Let's pull up the camera, and I, guarantee you.
know.
What's his name? Steven Glansberg. He's
Let's
probably
call him
sitting
that.
on the sidewalk, hunched over.
Let's call him that.
Well, am I supposed to sit with Steven Glansberg?
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Like if you guys were in school with me, we definitely would have had our gang together and had our group of kids. So
Gang,
Give
gang.
it up. But it's in the
Hello.
past now. It's Jesus. It's I graduated in 2010, so yeah, man, it's
Too many
13
years.
years. I'm like, Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Something
Yeah.
about that year, there were a lot of bullies because
Which
that
year?
was
2010.
2010. Because the
Okay.
people who graduated in 2010,
That was my best year
Really?
because it was my senior year, and all the bullies graduated, and we were like the
Oh.
biggest. And freshmen looked super young. Sophomores still looked young to me, and then we had our juniors and seniors, and I was in the senior class. That was my best year because I didn't have to worry about it. I could go
Yeah.
walk through the halls. It was just like, whew.
Yeah, it's definitely a better year when you're a senior because you're like the oldest in the
Dude.
school. And
I can say this with the confidence that there were so many people who probably wanted to be friends with me, and girls too, that probably would have dated me, but I wasn't a jock, and I wasn't
It's all
a
about
badass.
social class back then,
Dude,
dude.
I was in band.
You know what's funny
and
is like
that's-
I don't
that's
know
what
if you ever hear
stands.
from Abby about like the kids now, but like there's not like class like that anymore. Like
No.
like it's not like the nerds and the jocks and the cool kids and the popular girls. It's like they're all kind of friends with each other and like have their own like little cliques that like include everybody, which is weird.
yeah,
I mean, it's not weird, but not what we're used to.
Not at all.
I don't know. I mean, in my high school, it was like for some reason the kids who were in like the theater program were like the drinkers and partiers. It was weird. But
That is weird.
I think over time, like you said, yeah, like it's morphed now and like people are more mixed
Yeah.
and it's more about like social media and stuff like that. I mean, we didn't really have that. I don't think Instagram was around when we were seniors.
It just came out like halfway through school for me, I think, but it was just to post pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The like catch to it, like people were attracted to the filters it came with.
Yeah.
So you were just taking cool
Yeah,
photos.
yeah.
That was all it was.
Yeah.
You
God,
remember that?
Now it's like how we talk to each other during the
know.
day.
I know.
I don't
Well-
know. It's like there's pros and cons, but I like it. I like that we can like send each other funny
yeah.
videos and laugh about it during the day and like talk about it tonight. And
I feel like staying in touch with you guys, like you said, those are the good things.
Mm.
It's the other stuff when you're getting distracted or going down rabbit holes and reading stuff or watching stuff, and that can get.
I think Daniel lives in the rabbit hole.
I do.
Yeah.
I get sucked right
That's
in.
why he
and then I
deletes
have
it.
to- yeah,
But
I
you
deleted
noticed it, which is good.
I deleted it like
Yeah, it's
What?
true.
Sunday night maybe, and then I'll probably re-download it Friday.
That's good though. That's
yeah,
good.
I need a break from it, man.
know.
Like I work from home, so I'm bored,
Yeah.
and I just kind of scroll through whatever, and then I'll see something that either pisses me off or makes me laugh, and that's where it starts.
Yep.
It's usually with stuff that pisses me off, though.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
sucked
yeah.
in.
Same.
You know.
I'm easily irritated. Like when I see something, I'm like, oh my god, and then
Yeah.
I start like looking into it deeper.
Oh, you got a one.
You're number
dude.
one.
Oh.
No, 4.
What you got?
6.
Highest take a shot.
The highest takes a shot. Let's do it. 4.
Or
we go again.
Here we go again.
Ooh, I'm in the clear.
3.
Uh-oh.
Beat that.
I like how this just transformed into this. This is great. Let's beat 3. All right, I gotta take it.
No, it's him. Highest
Why?
takes a shot.
Oh, highest takes a shot. Got
Yeah.
it.
Now it's between us two.
All right, let's go. I mean, we're gonna wind up
3.
all taking it, guys. Come on now.
I guess I'll wait.
1.
1.
So you're. All right, so I'm last.
You're last. If you roll a 6.
we got you.
Yeah.
If you roll a 6, you have to take.
Let's all take
2.
it
To the doctor.
to the doctor. Who I'm gonna find him or her
See,
or them or they. That person.
Hurry up, dude. What does that have? A lock and key on it?
Yeah. And if they have a Facebook or Instagram.
You know what's funny?
Root beer's where it's at.
No, it's not.
I do like root beer.
Nice and sugary.
My brother-in-law has a friend whose last name is Cuddy, and
Kid Cudi?
no, well, I mean, maybe once upon a time he was a kid. His last name's Cuddy, and I asked him about it. He said, "Yeah, it used to be McGillicuddy, but like my family got tired of it and shortened it like 100 years ago or something." I'm like, "That's crazy."
Maybe they didn't know how to spell. They'd always mess it up.
Idiots.
Well, speaking of bullies, I grew up with this kid, and his last name was McGillicuddy, and he was just such a bully.
Really?
He got his ass kicked one time in middle school. He called out this kid who was a lot smaller than him, and they got into like a little fight. And this kid was like
I love when the
a
little
trained
guys
boxer.
kick
Like
some
yeah,
butt.
the little
Oh,
guy was like
I
a
love
trained
that.
boxer. He moved from like Lawrence or something. He was a tough kid. He kicked his ass, dude. Just like
Nice.
2 or 3 punches right to the face. The other kid had no idea what was going on. It was great.
Hell yeah.
Check this out.
Where are you going, bud?
I'm being
Relaxing.
I'm being cool.
Can you put your legs away?
Getting that man
Can you
spread.
see him? Can you see my kneecaps?
Let's see a lot more than just your kneecaps.
Showing off the man spread.
Spread that.
Speaking of man spread,
this is how
Snow Nut November.
it is.
Today.
Happy November, everybody. These are the cool podcasters. They talk like this. They hold it. They put it on their stomach or their chair.
Is that what cool guys do?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
I'm not one, so I don't know.
Happy November, everyone.
Thanks.
Let me put this on.
It's November. It'll be a little bit more into November when this comes out. Do you guys have any like weird like Thanksgiving like? I want to say fetishes just to make it funny, but like traditions.
No.
Like, do you-
No.
like,
Thanksgiving
for me, like,
fetishes?
I
Stuffing.
am not the biggest Thanksgiving food fan. Like I would much rather like have a big ham. Than
So Easter. So you like Easter food?
yeah, Easter food. I'm all in.
I love turkey and gravy.
Turkey and I mean I like
I don't
turkey and
do
gravy.
turkey.
Like I'm not a big stuffing fan. I'm not a big cranberry fan. Like
Yeah, cranberry.
Zombie. Zombie. The cranberries.
great. Thanks. No, that's gonna be stuck in my head.
I don't
need
like
another
turkey.
shot.
Thanksgiving's
I
a
like
a
turkey,
good
it's
time.
just-
I just always have to take a nap after I eat.
The tryptophan.
Yeah, the tryptophan,
It's sick.
man, it goes right to your liver.
That was a really
Yeah.
good trick until
One
you have.
I don't know if it was Christmas or Thanksgiving, but one holiday when I was like 8, 10, somewhere in that range.
Last year.
Yeah, a couple years ago. My mom, great cook. Everything she's made has been amazing. I love her food. She left the turkey in the sink overnight by accident, or the ham, or whatever it was. I think it was turkey, and it went bad. So we ended up getting Chinese that year.
Love it, dude.
Hey, Chinese is great.
Yeah.
That's my go-to for New Year's.
Oh yeah.
Love Chinese food. Get a crazy poo-poo platter for like 10.
So one year we played a prank on my grandpa because he's the one who, after the turkey's done, he likes to pull it out and carve it. And so my mom cut
Sick.
the ends of butternut squash off, and at the end of butternut squash, it's like the, it looks like a nipple. You know what I mean? Like if
Oh,
you,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
think of the
yeah.
top. So she cut off the two tops and put them on the turkey to make it look like they had titties. So my grandpa pulls it out of the oven. And he goes, "What now? What is that?" And like it was just
What
so
in
funny.
tarnation?
But as for like traditions, I mean, I have all my cousins over and some
you guys
other,
go to like
some
your
other
parents'
folks.
house?
Yeah, typically this year we're having it at Abby's parents' house.
Okay.
but
Will your
usually-
family go to that? Or
Yeah.
do you guys? Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. 'Cause
yeah.
your families are friends, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
That works out.
Drink beer,
Makes holidays
You know.
easy.
eat some hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the cheese and crackers for me.
Oh yeah. The apps are great. I think a tradition for me is pumpkin pie for sure.
Ooh,
love
I like
pumpkin
pumpkin pie.
pie.
A lot of people,
Yeah.
it's like hit or miss, but I like
know.
it.
I like having my
I like pretty much
coffee.
every pie.
Yeah, same.
A little whipped cream on there.
My
That's
mom
good
always
stuff.
makes homemade whipped cream, so it's always better.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah, it's so fluffy and just
Yeah.
light.
Way better than like Cool Whip.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Turkey to me, like it's not that I don't like turkey. Hit me up, bro.
Long pour that thing.
Shout out to Kahlua again.
You want some?
Let's go, Kahlua. Yeah, man.
The salty caramel is really good.
Kahlua, come on. We're doing you wonders here. We're highly
They're
suggesting.
doing us wonders.
I mean, both ways. Both ways.
Yeah, thank you for this product, the salted caramel, dairy free.
Pretty fire.
I mean, I don't know where I'd be without this.
We had to pay for it, but
Sober? I don't know.
maybe one day we'll get some freebies.
It's rum and coffee.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I
it's a
mean, can
liqueur.
you go wrong?
Nope.
Bring me to Barbados. Why don't you?
Yeah.
If you
Dude, I
want to go
would
to Barbados,
love-
just drink this.
I would love to go to Barbados, dude.
Yeah, you're a
I've
big
been.
like Caribbean guy. Is that
Huge
where that is?
Caribbean guy.
Yeah.
So tell me which islands you've been to, because you've been to a couple, right?
Yeah, I've been to quite a few.
And you're going in December too.
Yeah, yep, St. Lucia. I've been to Bahamas, I've been to Jamaica, and I've been to
Aruba, Jamaica.
Come on, pretty mama.
Aruba, Montego.
So, anyways,
I don't
that's
know.
why we're not singers and we're podcasters. But
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett.
R.I.P.
And I went to
St. Martin.
no, yeah, Saint Martin. It's like pronounced Saint Martin.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry.
Yeah, Saint Martin.
Tell me you lived in
Yeah,
Andover.
St.
without telling me you
Martin,
lived in
I
Andover.
And Dover. Doogie. Yeah, we went to St. Martin. Awesome time. We went, so when we were in St. Martin, we saw,
That's good.
is it?
Yes. It's
Kahlua.
very good.
It's the salted caramel that tastes good.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you've done a lot of Caribbean stuff.
I'll tell
I've
you.
never been. I've
I'll
been
te-
to Florida,
I'll
and
tell
that's
you
about
everywhere
it.
I've been.
Close.
Key West. I mean, it's
So
basically
when we
Cuba.
went to St. Martin, we went to the famous beach. I forget the name of it.
where the
sorry.
airplanes go over super
Yes.
low, and you can like touch
Famous
them.
beach. I forget what it's called.
I know.
Joey, Stevie,
Black's
Mikey.
No.
But dude, that St. Martin's like a bucket list item for me, like with my love for
so
aviation
your brother
too.
suggested it.
I know,
and he was
didn't end up
supposed to
going.
go, and then he didn't, but we went anyway. It was probably one of my favorite trips. Honestly, though, Jamaica is right up there. Like Jamaica was awesome.
I
It was
got to do some
all-inclusive.
Caribbean
You have
traveling
to.
because we
You
did
have to.
Hawaii last year. We're going to Alaska next year. We've talked about doing a safari, like going to Africa maybe in a couple years.
Oof.
We're just
I
trying
don't
to
know if I'd
we're
go
trying to like hit
Africa.
continents before we have kids and
Same.
yeah.
Continents before kids. That's
Yep.
a fundraiser.
Dude, we should
That's the
put
name
that
of
on
my new album.
t-shirts. we could brand this.
Check out my new EP. It's coming out. Continents and
Continents
before kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through a really quick list. So in the U.S., like obviously California, Florida, Georgia,
Arizona.
Arizona, New Mexico, Washington State, D.C., in Virginia, the East Coast, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Connecticut, New York, upstate New York,
Rhode
Long
Island.
Rhode Island. So that's what I've hit in like the U.S.
That's impressive. You have that like on the top of your
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
I've
Salt
hit a
Lake
lot.
City,
And like
Vegas, Nevada. We've been to Nevada.
Vegas.
when I was little, we
Nevada.
drove to Florida. So like anything we drove through, I've hit on the East Coast.
So I've been
from-
to Kissimmee. Kissimmee, I think is how you
Yeah,
pronounce
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Kissimmee?
And kiss me
Kissimmee
on the
me.
twilight, under the twilight.
Your kiss is on
In
my
Orlando,
list.
obviously, for Disney World. Then in the Bahamas, so I've been to the UK, so I went to London. And I have also been to the Caribbean, and that was Bahamas, and St. Lucia,
UK territory.
St. Martin,
I'm just
and I'll
like-
be going to St. I haven't been to St. Lucia yet. Bahamas, though, I have, and I will be at St. Lucia. I
Sweet.
want to go to Barbados, dude. So
Sick.
Jamaica, yeah.
I've been.
Oh, dude. So for you, if you go there, do it all inclusive, but all inclusive that includes you to be able to go to the other resorts. But they have
Ooh.
everything, dude.
That's sick.
They have live bands, karaoke, trivia.
They have alcohol?
They don't actually. No.
Wow, count me out.
Oh yeah, alcohol. They got the pool bars, the walk up, the pool up, whatever you call it, swim up. Yeah, swim up
Oh,
bars.
that's like on my bucket list.
It's awesome.
It's probably full of pee,
Jamaica
but whatever.
was so sick, dude. Jamaica was so sick. You meet people, they want to play with you, they want to do flip cup, they want to like hang out with you, and it's all free. So you're like,
It's all, I heard it's good vibes.
it's so funny because everyone's like, "Yo, who wants a shot?" But they're not paying. I mean, they paid for it, but it's still free. So they're like, "Yo, let me get you a shot."
Shots
It's like,
on me. It's
yeah,
like all
yeah.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get 13 beers and 48 shots, please?
It's the same. But the buffet in Jamaica was awesome. So we stayed at the Rio, and the buffet probably was like our best place. We
That's
went to
awesome.
the restaurants that were in the resort, and you had to walk there and wait in line,
Ugh,
put your name in.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm actually I'm really looking forward to like the restaurants and food on the cruise because there's like
Oh yeah.
they're pretty like not renowned but like they're pretty high spoken of.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
hope you don't get diarrhea, dude.
I know. I've never been on a
It's
cruise.
probably gonna happen.
You let us know, and I'll go to it.
I went on a
Yeah.
cruise when I was like 10. It was kind of cool.
I've never been on one yet.
It just like to go to Alaska, like unless you're roughing it and like camping and stuff, like a cruise I think is the way to do it. And everyone I've spoken to that's done the cruise to Alaska said it's amazing. So
to Alaska, I would do. That's like the best way.
we're
to see
doing
it.
like helicopter tours. We're taking a glass
That's so
roof
sick.
train to Denali. We're gonna go for a
so
hike
you can
in
see
the.
under you or something.
No, it's
Or is it
above.
up? Oh,
It's-
that's
it's
sick.
You can see under.
It's
Well,
a glass
like if you're
roof, not a
going
glass
over glaciers.
floor.
Maybe I don't know.
No, so it's like it's just like all the like scenery
leave
on
me
the way
alone,
to
man.
Denali.
Don't
Want to see the train tracks.
Don't bully me, man.
But yeah, we're gonna do. There's a deep sea salmon charter out of one of the ports. So I'm
Seaman?
100% doing
You
that.
bringing me back some salmon, bro?
The coolest thing, I think I said this before.
Oh,
is
yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's a cannery. if you
Canary?
will.
Cannabis.
Whatever they're gonna package it up,
And send it
package
to
all
you.
the salmon and send it back here.
With dry ice or something? to
Yeah,
keep it
probably.
cold? Dude, that would make
Like
sushi
Omaha
here with
steaks or
salmon.
something. Dude, we should do that.
Yes, please.
All
Hope
right.
it doesn't go bad on the plane, dude. You'll be really stinking up the place.
We
Put it in
open
your
it up.
backpack.
No, they send it back without me.
Oh, there you go.
I get home and it's there. Hopefully in dry ice.
yeah.
I might have to hit you guys up and be like, "Yo, go get my salmon for me." It's on my front steps.
Salmon's
But
expensive.
there's a helicopter tour I think we're gonna do, which like goes over glaciers and stuff, and I think it even lands on a glacier.
That's awesome.
That is like
That's some
top of my
SSX.
bucket list. That's so cool.
Don't glaciers fall off?
No,
They're currently falling.
no.
That's some SSX stuff.
There's glaciers. I mean, oh, okay.
3 of a kind. Hey, 3 of us.
3. Means a sip.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be pretty sick. I'm pretty excited.
I hope you have a
Matt,
great
you
time.
gotta drink more of that rim. Look at Matt's rim. Can
I
you
know,
hold
look
it
at
up
mine.
for the camera?
I'm not gonna drink something
Rimming.
that's solid. First of all,
I'm
yeah,
like-
I have no interest in this rim, to be honest.
Look how much of it I had versus you, Chomp.
I do like the saltiness, like you said, but it's pretty
Yeah.
sour.
But you know what? You held through it all. You finished it, and now we're drinking Kahlua.
All right, I got
Kahlua.
this.
Hey.
You
Kahlua.
can drink Kahlua straight up. It's amazing.
I got this.
I would have never, and
Just go straight through the middle.
I would have never done that unless you poured it tonight, and you did. Now we're exposing new ways to enjoy Kahlua, because I feel like Kahlua is famous for the White Russians, the coffee,
That is awful.
the what is it? The espresso martinis, and a couple other drinks like mudslides probably and stuff.
Kahlua and coffee.
Yeah, Kahlua and coffee.
Yeah, you could literally have this with coffee and it'd be amazing.
They offer
it's a
that like
popular
a lot of like restaurants that have dessert drinks are Kahlua and coffee or like Bailey's and coffee.
but I can't
cool.
have Bailey's because it's got the dairy.
It's cool. I appreciate like you can have it on ice. Honestly, yeah, it says you can have it on ice. I like it. I love when
Let me
like
see that
marketing.
Bailey's.
Oh, right here, yeah.
I was showing Danny. I don't know if
Double
if
B.
you heard us earlier. It's pretty funny.
What?
So it's a product of Ireland. Hell yeah, I'm wicked Irish. Shout out David.
Irish.
The best part about this is it says best before end. So like, what does that mean? It's good until you finish it, and then
So basically, it's saying drink it
best
all.
before end. I'm like,
Right.
okay,
So it's always good until you finish
my
it.
people,
and
my
then you're
Irish
sad.
people, they're like, yo, chug this thing.
Yeah.
Well, most Irish people would finish that in a night, so it's probably saying best before the end of the night.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Keeps its
maybe
carbonation.
David can help us out with that.
The Dublin man. Yeah, so shout out to David. We probably mentioned David a few times. 4. We're at the casino.
4
4.
times.
David's our editor. So shout out to him.
What a guy.
Yeah,
We should,
he's awesome.
You know what's funny is like,
Yeah,
I don't
tell-
know if you've ever met him like on FaceTime or something, but like we should all like FaceTime him sometime.
No.
We should.
Dude, we should bring him into the pod
We should.
on like the iPad and just be like, yo, this is
We
David.
should.
I don't want to meet a person smarter than me. Makes me feel worse.
Well, I mean, you're with Alex and I, so
Yeah. We should
I
do
guess you
that.
still haven't met anybody smarter than you.
No.
I'll well, we're rolling the dice. So that's to me that's game time, and I got a game for you guys. This is my special
Ooh.
country.
Oh, yeah. The game.
I'm excited. I like
Do we have a
games.
drink or something? Yeah. All right.
What do you need?
Actually, I have some.
You want
I
me to
have
grab you
some-
something?
Yeah, please.
What do you need?
A high noon.
A nooner?
Yeah, please.
We are the
So we're gonna do this.
You don't want to.
Yeah, fill it up. Fill it up. So this is the best part because because it's probably the camera's on me right now. What's up?
What up?
Perfect.
Psh, I don't drink that crap.
Do you want? Which one do you want?
I don't care which one I want.
Watermelon is good. What's
I
that
actually love pineapple. Pineapple's my favorite.
one? Pineapple makes my tongue feel all fucked up.
Yeah, no one cares.
Anyway,
How much time do we have left? We're gonna just announce it on the
17 minutes.
pod. Left? You
Yeah.
think? Cool.
All right, I'll
We
go
try and
first.
stay. We try and stay in. So
about an hour.
if everyone knows Quora online, everyone asks random ass questions, and I just thought it would be funny to print out like the top 30, a choice
right,
of 30. Anyway.
Let's do. Let's roll for it. The
Okay.
highest one gets to pick first.
Sounds good.
Beat a
6.
6.
Beat a 6.
Oh, how'd you get a 7, dude? All right, I guess
All
I'll
right,
go
so it's
first.
you.
Go, Matt.
So
All right.
some of them do have a response from like a random user.
Sorry. So this one says, I told my 9-year-old daughter that I wished I had aborted her after she got a B+ in a test. She is now crying. How do I get her to grow up? Dang, dude. It reminds me of Dan Cook when he's like, yeah, my dad's going to come home and beat me with a toaster.
Let me go here.
That's a good
Let me
one.
mix it up. Yeah, it was a good one.
That's just sick.
I love how people like ask these questions
Right?
online. Oh my god. Is the mouth of a lifeguard still a virgin after indirectly kissing so many people during a rescue?
Wow. Wow.
I don't know. Ask.
I mean, are you kissing them or are you saving their life? Come on now.
Ask the Baywatch folks. All right, my turn.
Pamela Anderson. Yeah, let's go.
I'd get resuscitated by her.
Probably
Maybe not now.
No.
She's like 100.
Would a wedding dress float in blood? What?
It sounds like a murderer. Google
Did
that.
Jason from Friday the 13th get a friggin' Quora account?
Did he get married?
I don't know. Dang.
Yeah, so these are weird.
I would have to say yes.
Well, so there's like iron and a bunch of other things in it. Maybe it would make it sink. I don't know.
Iron Man?
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, why is this?
Who knows?
I put super glue.
There's like, I don't know, maybe it's just wet. But.
We didn't ask these questions though, so that's why it's funnier. Someone asked that. Whether it's a joke or not, they posted it online.
All right, Matt.
Let's go, Matt.
Oh, I got to go again?
There's like 20 in there.
Oh, we're going through all these.
We don't have to. We can save them. We can. We can. It's up to you. We can go like a couple
I'll
rounds.
go another one. Let me get a quick rip of this Kahlua because it's absolutely fire.
It is. It
It
is
is.
very good.
If it could be on fire,
I could sleep with this thing like a
would be
pillow.
I know.
I'm trying to look for one with like less words. I don't like reading.
Now we
That's
gotta.
a small one.
Here we go.
That's what she said.
What's up?
Would you ever kiss Alex?
Whoa!
No.
Come here, boy.
This one says, have you ever seen a woman pee?
Actually,
It does say
that.
I want to know the responses to that one. Damn.
I mean,
I have.
I'm
Yeah.
married. Like, I've seen my wife pee.
I basically printed it, but didn't look purposely because I didn't want to
Good.
ruin it for myself,
I'm glad.
and then cut it out.
That's just sick.
Have you seen a woman pee? I mean, I guess.
Technically, all the girls have
Yeah. Oh.
seen themselves.
Well, yeah. Girls always go together. Always go together. All right. Someone steals packages off my porch regularly. If I place explosives in a box and injure the thief, would I be punished? Hypothetically.
Dude, that's a great prank.
Yes.
Especially around the holidays.
But
like,
what kind of explosion?
everyone has cameras now. Like, I have a camera, you have a camera, Danny has
Ring,
a camera in
blank.
his bedroom. But,
Actually, in the toilet facing upwards.
oh, that's even better.
yeah.
I know. I was wondering if any kids would come and like try and smash my pumpkins last night. Which like
So you
No
put
one-
TNT
all the power
in them?
to them. No, they're like moldy and crap now. So I was like, help yourselves. I'm just gonna throw them in the woods behind my shed.
All right, here we go.
And
Let's
end it
see.
off. End it off.
Ooh, this one's got a response.
Oh, I love it.
I, 48 years old, saw my son's phone, who's 15 years old, and saw something called the Big Chungus. Should I be concerned?
Yes.
And then the comment was, no, it may sound concerning, but it's all part of an innocent viral meme. It's kind of hard to find the funny in it, but to us younger kids, it's hilarious. It's so innocent.
I'd like to bully whoever responded
The
to that.
Chungus.
Yeah, that's what we say when we go fishing. Like,
I
yo,
know.
Big Chungus.
The Big Chungus.
I don't know if people. I don't know if
Perdón.
Pardon.
Pardon.
People have like no time on their hand, like too much time on their hands,
That's
or
what
like
it
they're
is.
just really asking.
Yeah, people are they're just sick.
Bunch of sick.
Have you seen any NPCs lately? Like at the gym or any of just
Oh,
like
man.
weirdos?
I see NPCs everywhere.
Are you cognizant of it?
But yeah, like I'm aware of it, but I'm more like okay with it now.
Yeah.
At first, it kind of freaked me out. I'm like,
It's
what are you
usually
doing
just homeless
here?
people on drugs.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like I just look at them and I say, you've been programmed bad.
So that guy I mentioned that was on like the hoverboard on Alex's street or whatever, I've seen him like 5 times since we talked about
I'm
that.
telling you, dude. It's
Keegan delivers.
Oh yeah, it's the delivery guy.
Yeah.
All right, but he has a job, so maybe he's just in the area.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It was just
Possibly.
weird because it was a
There it
pitch
is.
black street.
I told you, with every NPC, there's a person there to explain it, and you're the explainer.
Oh,
Not that
no.
you're an NPC.
That's just sick.
There's always somebody there to explain the reason why an NPC exists in that moment, because they're trying to make your life seem more valid.
Well, so I've seen this guy multiple times.
You've seen
and
Keegan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that guy.
Oh,
So
a different
a
guy.
guy. Just like a
Oh.
random guy.
Oh, that
Much
guy.
older, and he does the power walk. But he's
Okay.
got really long,
Can you
Silver
give us an
fox.
example?
like this.
Yeah, who isn't that just called walking?
No, like he's like putting in the power,
Okay.
power in the step, power to the people. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's got like the long silver white hair. He has wristbands, and he wears like the retro like 80s high pants and a tank top.
Yeah, that sounds like Vice City.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and glasses. And then he makes the loop around this area probably 3 or 4 times
He's
at
a
a
looper?
time. But I've never followed him, so I'm wondering. It's like if I follow him, will he just continue the walk?
Yes, he will.
Or will he go into a house
He'll
and
walk
lock
off
the door?
the flat earth.
He'll just disappear into like
He'll like
nothingness.
decide to go into like a
It's like-
7-Eleven and then I'll never.
Did
see
you ever
him
like try
again.
and follow like the big jets in GTA?
Oh yeah,
They
and then
just
they
just
disappear.
disappear.
Yeah.
And you can't never catch up to them. And even the small planes. Dude, I got to tell you, you said like you were following him or whatever, you mentioned it. One of my neighbors like every night between 9:58 and 10:02 starts up his loud ass diesel truck and just leaves. And every night me and Lindsay and Sabrina were like, "Oh, there he goes. He's off again." I'm like, one of these days I'm going to follow him. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like really curious. Like, what are the possibilities? Like, what could he be doing at 10 o'clock at night?
Every
Like,
night.
Is he staying there like to see his kid and then he like, goes to like an apartment? Is he seeing somebody, off the charts, off the grid? I mean, is he is he working overnight? Is he a first responder? I'm really intrigued and really curious to see what he does.
You need to investigate.
So I want to follow him someday.
yeah, you should.
He's recharging. Maybe he's recharging.
Well-
Every night, 10 o'clock, his diesel truck starts up. I'm like, because it's loud, it's annoying.
Does
He's
it have
programmed.
decals on it or anything?
No, he's got a dually and he carries a trailer and stuff. I'm assuming he does like property management and like people need him, but like every night at 10,
When does he come back? Are you
maybe
awake
he's a
when he
security
does?
guard.
Oh yeah, probably.
I'm not really sure.
Overnight. If he
Yeah.
leaves at 10, he probably arrives 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning back home.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I sleep with a fan on because I'm.
We do too.
Yeah. I like
Do
the
you
white
ever
noise.
see him carrying groceries? That's the telltale sign. If you don't see your neighbor carrying groceries, shout out to my cousin Mike Lally for showing me this, but he said you never see your neighbors carrying their
Lally.
groceries.
No.
I have.
And I'm like, dude, you're so right. I've never seen my neighbors carrying groceries. They just show up at home and they walk in and that's it. They're never carrying bags of groceries. I'm always carrying bags of groceries like every 2 days. I'm buying a whole slew of English muffins. But like they just walk in and they must just like shut down. They go and sit in their little lazy boy and then they just
Yeah. So I'm very, very curious to see what he does. And like
I think you should investigate.
he goes off midday too and does stuff and like I said, maybe he's doing property management or maybe he owns some apartments and people need something fixed every night at 10 o'clock or he's just laying pipe or something, but
he goes nowhere. I can almost
Lay in the
guarantee you.
pipe.
he's an NPC.
He goes somewhere that's somewhat explainable, but if you really got into the details, it's not
One
explainable.
night I'm just going to be like, I can't sleep. And like 10 o'clock, we're usually getting ready for bed. One night I'm just going to be like, I had 3 espresso martinis at Alex's. I'm going to go follow this guy.
I'm up. I'm awake.
He'll have a mission for you when you catch up to him, though, like in GTA.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you catch up to some guy
I
and
wanna,
they turn
like-
to you and they go, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? You,
I
you know?"
want to like hop on the bike because like it's a little bit less conspicuous. Because he
You,
knows
like-
like my truck. It's like right in front of his house, basically.
Oh, definitely do the bike
Yeah.
on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but if somebody's following you on a
Pedestrian.
bike, you're probably more like aware of it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Just
Maybe,
follow him far enough.
you know what?
where-
We'll probably hop in Lindsay's car. It's very inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Do that, yeah.
yeah.
Normal
You're a
Ford
classic.
Escape or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
They just if they look in the rear view, they're like NPC.
Picking
You know
up
what we
my-
should do is
picking
like
up my
I
kid.
think every day we'll follow him like a mile and then turn off so he doesn't get like spooked. And
Okay.
then once we figure out like, oh, he goes
Pick up
3
from
miles
the
up
mile.
Millville, he turns right on Zion Hill, like we'll wait for him there and then follow him from there so it's like less conspicuous. Yeah, I've put a lot of thought into this.
I love it.
he
I love
really
that.
he really grinds my gears.
Yeah.
No, we'll find him and we'll kill him. Just kidding.
No, we won't. Shh, shh. Well,
Don't tell anybody.
we have a garage, so when we go to the grocery store,
I was
we
gonna
have-
say like when people come
so
home,
you
they
never
probably have a
see.
garage,
you
yeah.
know, I never see. They'll never see us because we always unload from the garage, which is great because snow and cold. But
I used to have this neighbor and they came by last night actually when we were handing out candy to the kids.
oh yeah,
And I was like, these people like, for we lived here for a year and 3 months or something like that, year and 2 months, and I've
Yeah.
never seen them like carrying groceries. They were always delivered,
Yeah.
and I was like, maybe they're like kind of COVID concerned or whatever. Like they don't want to go out. They have to, they're, I don't know. I got kind of weird vibes from them. But just last week, I saw this dude pull into his garage, and they didn't go in the garage door. They like walked around to their front door. Maybe it's easier to get to the kitchen. Both arms loaded with groceries. So it's funny you say that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was like, okay, this guy's
boy.
maybe he knows like I'm watching him and he's like, I gotta put on a show or something.
yeah. He's like, I gotta seem more legit. I
Yeah.
gotta go buy
and I
some
see
groceries.
in those bags, and it's just like rocks.
Yeah, it's nothing,
It's
dude.
just like
It's just
leaves.
all English muffins. It's like
Yeah.
nobody's that many English
Oh my
muffins.
God.
Although I could. I have 4. No, I have 2 English muffins every morning.
So
They're really good.
Yep.
do you
amazing.
just have like Thomas English muffins?
Well, I usually go with Dave's Killer Bread.
Dude.
Those English
Dude.
muffins.
You need to try Bays. Bays.
Okay.
They're right by the eggs and Market Basket, and
Oh
right
yeah,
by
they're
the
in the
bake.
fridge.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude, they're
Sourdough.
pre-split and they're so fluffy and they are amazing.
They're like frozen
No.
typically. Oh.
They're in their
Thomas's
fridge.
has pre-split.
They're cooled like in the fridge.
Oh,
Like,
they're just
right by the eggs.
refrigerated.
Right by the
Okay.
eggs at Market Basket. Dude, try them.
I've heard they're really good.
They're awesome.
I've seen them. They have cool packaging. It's like this old English looking.
Yeah, and it's got like,
packaging.
I don't know about Thomas because I haven't had them in years, but like you peel it and it's got like the stick so you can like put it back
Oh,
down.
Thomas doesn't have that.
Yeah, I
They
used to
have
like
the
I used to
pre-cut.
open Thomas or like any of them and just like put 2 in a baggie because I was like I can't like keep these like good
Yeah.
unless I'm eating 2 a day. Like you sick.
That's what I have every morning. 2 a day with a Celsius or a Zoa.
Oh, I love
That's my
Celsius.
breakfast.
It's funny you say the Rockin'
Peanut butter and
Dave,
jelly.
the Dave bread, Rockin' Dave's bread.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did this time.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. So my dad actually got hooked on it and introduced me to it, and then we've been getting it ever since.
Dave's Killer Bread or something
Dave's
like that,
Killer
right?
Bread,
Yeah.
yeah. And the guy looks
see it on
he
TV.
looks like my dad. It's just funny because the logo is a guy with long dark hair, the like flying V guitar.
Yeah, maybe it's him.
It could be mustache. Cool.
Yeah.
So
English muffins, man.
I know.
I've been ripping eggs and bacon. I've
Ripping
been like,
ass?
so there's so many different ways you can eat eggs, obviously, like hard boiled and scrambled and
Oh, I thought you were gonna
fried.
say like with a spoon, with a fork,
Released.
with a knife, like
yeah, you can
with
put
your
them in
hands.
your taco and just like shovel them in.
fried.
Right,
I like how
lately,
you did
so
this.
I'm a big fry. Like I was a big like dip my toast in the yolk type of guy.
Your toes?
Toast?
Oh, tisty toes.
No.
Yeah, dipping your toast in the yolk.
So that was like what I
That's
grew
good.
up on. Now that I'm like trying to cut out carbs and bread and stuff, like I've been like cooking it, and then once it's like kind of browning on the bottom, just flip it and try and like cook it like kind of over easy or over medium rather. It's pretty good.
So you just crack the egg
like
and you
that.
let it sit.
And
you
then-
don't scramble it or anything.
Yep. I just
Okay.
let it sit.
Gotcha.
And then
That's
I'll,
cool.
I'll cook bacon prior to that, and then I'll put like Colby Jack or like pepper jack cheese on
Dude,
it and let
pepper
it
jack's
melt.
the
And then
jam.
I make 2 eggs. I put it on the plate, and I put the other one right on top of it. It's pretty good.
Dang.
It's not bad, and it's eggs. It's 7 grams of protein or something like that. It's filling each.
And
I've been
then-
breaking the yolk now.
I like that too.
I crack it, and then you know how everyone's trying so hard to like flip it without breaking it. I just break it. It leaks a little bit. It cooks.
Yeah.
I flip it.
No, that's a good way
I do the
too.
salt, the pepper, the.
That's kind of what I'm
garlic
doing.
powder.
Like I'm kind of cooking it through without
Yeah.
breaking it, but
It's delicious.
same thing. Yeah.
Bacon.
I'm hungry now.
Piece of bread right now.
I'm gonna go home and whip up some eggs.
Well, we're all hungry now. So on that note, we're
Yeah.
about to say goodnight. Let's
Cheers, you
cheers
got
it
it.
off.
You got a little bit left.
Yeah,
Shake it up
we're good.
and have breakfast in the morning.
Every Thursday. Last weekend we missed. There was a tragic incident in Maine. Again, our hearts are with those families. Super
Yes.
sad to hear, but every Thursdays 11 a.m. we're dropping. Check us out. Like, subscribe, comment. Maybe we'll comment back. Maybe we'll bring it up in the podcast. We've brought up some comments before.
Yes.
People say some funny stuff out there on the internet for sure.
Please do it because we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Until
shake it
next.
up.
Until next time. Peace, homies.